What's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Marvel Legends X-Men Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure Wave Sabretooth. If you're trying to pick up your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Now, while you're down there, I ask you to please hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And yeah, nice artwork once again for the Sabretooth packaging. I really do like it quite a bit. On the back, you can see that we get a read-up for Sabretooth. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. And then here's the other figures of the wave. Then we get a Spot Varnished X logo on the top, not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And yeah, I didn't really have much of a longing for a first appearance Sabretooth or another one in my collection, but hopefully I end up digging this one right over here. Definitely need it for the Bonebreaker parts because I'm very excited for this Build-A-Figure. But yeah, ooh, big old hands over here looking all right. Okay, I'm gonna have some... I don't know what to say. I gotta spend some time with this guy. Anyway, let's get him back on the rotating base. Alright, now after spending a little bit of time with it, I gotta say I kind of like this figure. It's not a bad looking piece at all. I am bummed out about the lack of accessories. We get the Build-A-Figure pieces and that's it. So let's just get a closer look at that head sculpt. So I was pretty critical with this head sculpt before I actually got it in hand, and now that I have it in hand, I gotta say I do like it. It's a bit gummy, yeah, those gums do stand out, but not as much as it did in the photos when I had first seen it. Now, one thing that kind of bothers me a little bit is that I don't feel like it has an exact representation of the two looks that I'm familiar with for the first appearance Sabretooth. Like you can see right here, the Toy Biz version, this is very much, you know, like the Iron Fist 14, very first appearance kind of design. Then the Marvel Select version very much looks like the larger Sabretooth with this first appearance design look right here. So this one right here doesn't look bad, and I gotta say the hair does look really good on this. I like how we have some paint detail in the hair, and the wrinkles and the detail right here on the face look great. The underbite does stick out a bit, and those gums are very, very prominent, but I do like this photoreal type look that we're seeing right here. We're also getting some really nice color variation right there for the collar. I really dig that a lot. That makes me very happy to see. We get the Grim Reaper body mold over here, which I don't think is too small. I think the size of this figure is actually okay for a first appearance Sabretooth. They could have made him larger and it still would have been accurate in my eyes, but you know, it's not too small. And then you can see we have some nice black paint right there for the hands. This is newly sculpted right over here. It does look a bit weird when you bend the elbow and you see the orange coming through there. That is bothersome. And we don't have the pinless tech on this older body mold right over here, but they've added these parts. Looking really good. Nice Sabretooth toes all nicely painted over there. And we get peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So the figure utilizes the Grim Reaper body mold. I think it's been a while since we've seen this body mold used. We have a new head here that can actually look up pretty far though. I do like that range of movement. Can look down, shift forward and back like a pile driver, turn side to side. Got a new email. And then you could get a little bit of head pivoting right over here as well. I didn't show this off yet, but you can easily take off the collar. It pegs into the back right over there. And you can see that, oh, doesn't look very cool. No, looks better with the collar on. Shoulders will move outward that much, inward that far. Rotate a full 360. I am getting less chewing at the shoulders, but there is still some. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, the hands turn side to side and hinge up and down. Ab crunch forward that much, back that much. Waist cut, hips move outward only that far. Can kick forward very far, back a little bit. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. No calf rotation. I really wish the figure had calf rotation. Sorely needed. Helps with this figure over here. The Toy Biz one has the calf rotation, but not this one right here, or ankle rotation. It will not turn side to side. It will hinge down, will hinge up, and it does have beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out this Sabretooth figure, you can see that he is standing just a bit over 6.5 inches tall. Then here's Sabretooth next to the figure it's based off of. You can see Grim Reaper. Then here's Sabretooth next to a couple Hasbro Wolverine figures. We have our first appearance Wolverine figure, and then here's the brown suit Wolverine figure. And it's really cool seeing these two side by side like this because of the Toy Biz 2-pack. However, I don't think they really fought each other with these designs or with that suit right there as much as the brown suit, right? They fought mostly, yeah, with that look. Then here's the first appearance Sabretooth next to a couple Iron Fist figures. We have our Toy Biz original suited Iron Fist, and then we have my Hasbro Iron Fist, which came from the Amazon box set, if I remember correctly. And Hasbro, yeah, you gotta make a 70s Iron Fist. I'd love to see them do it. And then here's Sabretooth next to the Marvel Legends Black Suit Spider-Man figure, and I didn't realize that these two fought, and I think the height difference actually works out pretty well over here. And then here's Sabretooth next to our other first appearance Sabretooth from the Face Off 2-pack from Toy Biz. And then here is our Hasbro contemporary Sabretooth, or the 90s Sabretooth. And yeah, he's definitely the shortest one. Not totally wrong, but I think it would have been fine if it was a little bit larger. I think this height works okay. I wanted to see a head swap over here just for curiosity's sake. Yeah, the new head sculpt looks pretty good on this older figure, or I guess it's the newer version, but yeah, looks neat. This doesn't work out so well over here, but hey, that actually looks pretty cool over here on this one. Then here's Sabretooth next to the Vintage Collection Green Goblin, which makes no sense for a comparison aside from someone mentioning to me that this head sculpt looked a little Defoe, and I couldn't help myself but try it out. Am I? Kind of looks like him. Not that much, and it doesn't scale at all, but hey, I had to at least try it. Then here's Sabretooth next to the only of the figures from this wave that I've already reviewed. We have Siren and Wolverine, and I don't know if I'm going to review any other figures from this wave next. We'll see. I may skip over to the Thor, Love and Thunder wave and then come back to these, because these are the only three I have in my possession at this moment. Then here's the first appearance Sabretooth next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Jeez, for a bad guy, you're awfully smiley. Huh? What? Oh, Smilodon. I get it. See, I know my dinosaurs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to show some love to the channel by hitting that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future videos. And a big thank you to all these people over here that help support this content via Patreon and membership. Help goes a long way. If you want the early access and perks, check that link below. And this figure right here is more fun than I thought it was going to be. I still don't have like a huge need for it. I think that's like the biggest downside for this figure is at this point in time, I haven't really heard a lot of people screaming for a new first appearance Sabretooth figure in their collection. I mean, I just don't know what. Sure, people are out there probably wanting it, but I just didn't know that there was a huge demand for this particular version of Sabretooth for Marvel Legends. But the execution of the figure itself is not really bad at all. I think it actually came out pretty good. I wish it had calf rotation. That's probably one of my biggest gripes with the figure. The head sculpt is cool, but it just doesn't hit the mark as far as, you know, making me think of a particular artist or anything, you know? Unless there is an artist that did design his face looking like this way and I don't know about it, please let me know. But anyway, the price point of around 25 to 30 bucks, I'm gonna give this Sabretooth figure a Sud rating of.
I'll wait for the Black Friday sale.
I really don't think the figure's that bad. I actually kind of enjoyed the figure a bit. Not my favorite, but still not bad. I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest Marvel news and a photo gallery of images from this review, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face.